Good afternoon, people. It's 11:39 a.m. on the East Coast, and this is my channel, EastPAWz. I am Zawadi, and I'm also called that damn Red Guard. My people come from, as you can see the map on the screen, Hammerfell, but we are actually the children of Yokuda. The children of Yokuda went through Hammerfell, just tore it to pieces. Nobody could tear us down. Anyway, I want to review a game called Zero AD. That's right, Zero AD. This is the year zero. Okay? It feels like 2017 is the year zero, but it's actually not. We're going to go actually to zero. Okay? Let's find out what zero is about. Now, let's go to our games here. And let's go to Zero AD. Look at that. How about that? Okay. Alrighty. This is Zero AD. If you are familiar with the old classic Age of Empires, then you will definitely be familiar with playing Zero AD. It's all about micromanaging, having your workers not just pick cherries, but also build your barracks. Because if they're just picking cherries bent over, they're definitely going to get, seriously, you're going to get messed up by the other team. So micromanagement, building faster. I don't care if it's fishing faster and build no farms. You have to have a strategy, just like Age of Empires. I remember being in Age of Empires and having my teammate actually brick me up in my own domain where I could not get out and fight and trapped me. Asshole. But anyway, let's go. Should we learn to play, or let's just go to a single player game? Let's go to a single player game in a match. I have not signed up with the website, so that means unassigned. No, I don't want to unassigned. How do I make it airplane none? Let's go to tutorial AI on easy. No, let's go to medium. Okay. And I will be the Gauls. Do I want to be the Gauls or Persians? Macedonians, Iberians. And you can be Macedonians. Okay. Wonder. We don't want to wonder. We want higher resources, no ceasefire, and conquest for the other team, and normal. Okay. That's how we want this to be played. Let's start the game. Mediterranean. Should we do Mediterranean? Yeah, that's a good map. Okay. Athenian hero who couldn't even read it. It was just too fast. Warning, JavaScript warning, simulation AI tutorial. That's what I'm doing. Okay, that's what I'm doing. See that? You start off pretty much like you do in Age of Empires if you've ever played it. I think you have a choice whether you want to have a revealed map or not, but I have mine hidden. Or what do you call this, like smoke of war, whatever you call that. Mine is hidden. So normally you take all of your people here and you have them build a house, which I can't figure out how to do this faster, because normally you hit shift and houses are built faster. So let me try shift again. Oh, yes, you can do that. Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, then you take your scout and find out where your enemy is, so you know where to build your gates to keep those people out, because you know how they are. Back in those days, they would love to come over and touch your butts. Okay? So we find out where our enemy is. And since this is a water map, it's a good thing to also build naval ships. Ships also to garrison your crew, to go over and touch them first. It's always a good thing to do. Okay? Don't pick cherries. Have them build houses. Okay, get you some people up here. And having some of the women built also makes the men work faster, believe it or not. They work faster if there's some women created. I don't know why that makes a man works faster, but definitely won't make me work faster. Hell no. I'll probably work even slower, knowing that somebody else can do all the work. Oh, that was racist. No, that was sexist. Oh my God. Where's my safe space? Okay, I gotta go hide. Okay. I don't know a lot about the tree here, so I have to learn more about each. Like in Age of Empires, I had memorized it because I'd been playing the game for so long. You could memorize what the Britons were good at. You know, they were good archers. You can remember what the Celtics were good at. They were good at when it came to, oh, all those fire weapons. You know, they could make some weapons that'll just rip everything apart. So I had memorized, you know, what the races could do, the races of people, and it's like what they were good at and their specialty. If they built faster, oh, those Chinese arrows, good God, and they had huge armies, and they started off their civilization with a lot of people, so it gave you a boost at the beginning. And everybody had a specialty. Some were, the Koreans were good at art, what do you call that? Gunpowder. Oh my God, the gunpowder with the carriages, and some naval ships and things like that. You know, that would just tear me up. But I'm not familiar with this yet. And this is the good thing about it. I like learning. So I like learning about the different groups of people, what parts of the world they come from, what's good about their military, what's not good. But yeah, this is the skill tree for the Iberians. And you learn about all of them here. Let's close this. I think my enemy's here. No. Is he? No, that's not my enemy. That's me. Is that me? Yes. My enemy might be here. No? Let's go here. You can still travel here. And you? Wow. I think my enemy is on the other side here. Right there. Just opposite of me. Now my people here have to build. Let's go and build a barracks, so we can go and kill our enemy. Okay. We have resources that are low, so we need to go and get some wood. Okay, make sure that they're chopping wood here. Yes, our enemies are going to be here. There they go. And we just have to tear them down. We have to basically kill off everything, including every ship, if there is any. So, like I said, if you know how to play Age of Empires, this is basically, you already know how to do your macro management. You know what you should do. You just have to learn about the different tribes, I guess you would call them. Just learn about what they're good at, the bonuses, and yeah, so I need to learn that. This is a really, really good game. It's a free game on the Linux operating system. I'm actually playing on the distro Cinnamon, and it's Linux. It works. If there's a video for this game, and I think there is because they do have a YouTube channel, I will link that channel in the description of this video, so just go and check it out so you can get a better idea of how the game works. I like games like this. I could spend hours playing, especially if you have a clan, meaning that it's like a 4 versus 4 or a 3 versus 3. And I just remember playing, you know, games like this whenever I was a lot younger, and it was just so much fun. I mean, I could spend hours and hours, and I would dream about arrows. Seriously, because my girlfriend would laugh at me every time she'd call me. She would hear the Age of Empires playing in the background. She was like, oh my God, I can still hear those horns. I would actually dream about arrows just going by my head, and I could hear it, you know. It was like shh, 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 because the Britons were like attacking me constantly. Anybody who would play Britons, they would make a massive amount of archers, and it would just mess me up, demolish my armies. Unless I was the Celtics, then I can just burn them all in one spot. So, yeah, the Celtics were good at their weapons. And the Franks was also a good group of people that I would like to play. I didn't like playing too many of the other like Middle Eastern groups simply because they didn't have walls. They didn't have walls to wall up their city, and it was easier to attack. So I didn't like playing them too much, even though I liked it because their armies were stronger, but they didn't have walls to protect their city, and I liked being walled in, so somebody had to fight to get to me. But this is a really good game, and it's a free game. Doesn't cost you anything. There's a huge development community surrounding this game. Probably if you know how to develop, you can probably join the team and actually help work on this game and keep it updated and everything. This was last updated. This is the April 17th, 2016 build. They don't really have a whole lot of errors in it that I've seen. I've seen some things stall, or some things didn't look right, like the bear was not running right, or one of my citizens was like stuck somewhere. But automatically when I have the game on, I have any kind of error or problems automatically sent to developers, and I have it turned on whenever I turn the game on. So if any errors come up in the game, they actually get that from whoever's playing, and you can turn it on or off or whatever. I'm not really too worried about if they have any information about my PC or not. So I just want to help them, because the game is free to me, so I don't see why not. But yeah, I want to learn more about it. Like I said, I don't know enough about the different tribes that are playing the game. I don't know what they're good at, what they're not good at, and actually watching other people's plays of this game. I really wish it was like Age of Empires, where you had close friends and you stay up on a Saturday night and play. And because that was the very first clan that I was in when I was younger, was Age of Empires, was a game like this. And I was not good at the game, but man, I had fun. I talked to people from all over the world. I had fun, and never forgot it, and still play the game and have it on, and bought it when it came out on Steam. So, but yeah, this is a game you might want to play. You might want to try it. I think there needs to be more people playing the game. Maybe if somebody held a tournament, I guess, like they used to have for Age of Empires. They used to have really big tournaments when before Microsoft had bought it. Then when they bought it, it kind of cooled off a little bit. Let me think about it. I think that was one of my first. I said that I first started writing about World of Warcraft, but I think that my very first blog that I ever created was actually about, it was like whoever was the development team for Age of Empires back in the day before Microsoft got into it. And I think that same team that worked on the game came back to make that HD version. I actually named my blog that. That was like the first name of a blog that I had, but I really started blogging first about really World of Warcraft. So, but that was the first name of a blog I think that I ever made. It was about, I gotta find the studio, I guess, the developer name. But these are like favorite all-time games that I ever played, was probably Age of Empires. Being a part of that community, it was just fun. I made a lot of friends. And another game that was my favorite years ago was probably The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. That's like probably the games that I remember the most. And of course, Pac-Man. I even got in trouble when I was a kid playing that. But yeah, I recommend the game. I would definitely recommend this game. Look at the graphics in this game. Could you imagine these people making this game free for us to play? Look, and it's better than Age of Empires. And they got their inspiration from Age of Empires, and it's actually better than Age of Empires. Seriously, look at these lazy people sitting there. Look, just look at them, staring. Okay? Get them to work. Pick some cherries or something. Cherry pick them. And, yeah, I still haven't learned all the functions yet. You know, I know how to guard, and I know how to, my stance right here. But I'm not a pro in this at all. I'm just putting the word out that the game exists. And if you've never played it and you have Linux and you thought maybe it would be a good game to play before you download it, well, this is it. I recommend it, and my word don't mean shit, but I'm still recommending it. Okay? All right. You can just make all kinds of stuff. You can just build up your town center just like you do in Age of Empires. Even the barracks look alike. Look at all the horses. The horses die so easy. I usually just use them to scout. And build up your military. You have your... the only thing that's different in this game that no, it's a lot different, but Here, this would be your goal, but it's called Metal. And I've never played multiplayer yet. That's because I haven't made an online account. I'm actually just playing tutorial and actually skirmishes. That's single player skirmishes. And the single player skirmish with the AI is hard because they attack so fast. It's very hard. So that would be good practice if you're playing against somebody that's intermediate or whatever, or even a pro. That's some good practice if you use the AI. All right, that's what I want to say about 0AD, OAD. Learning the skill tree is a must. You can save your game. You can resign. Oh, now I find where to resign. Okay, this is where you resign. Whenever you feel like you're going to lose and you want to just give up and not let the person beat you to a pulp. That's how you do it. And let's see here. You can give tributes and all that. You know how that works. Trading. Okay, no merchant ships closed. All right, people, this is 0AD OAD. It's on a Linux operating system. I'm not sure if it works on Windows, but if it does, I'm going to put a link to say yes. Or I'm going to tell you in the description because I have no idea if where to get this on Windows. I would think if you go to the main website, which I'll also link in the description. And this is just fun. It's better when you have people that you know that love games like this to team up and do a 3 versus 3 or whatever. It's just better, I think, in my opinion. So, take care. This is about it. I'm gonna resign. Yes. Yes. There we go. This would be really nice if it was on Steam, I think. I don't know. Okay. Let's get out of here. All right. Take care, everybody.